The simple song says, and we worship you alone, our God, our God, our God. It's that simple. And we worship you alone, our God, our God, our God. And we worship you alone, our God, our God, our God. And we worship you alone. We worship you alone. That is why we have come tonight. Our God, and we worship you alone, the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Our God, all over this room, we worship you alone. We worship alone. We worship you. We worship the King of Kings, the mighty one of battle. And we worship. We worship. And we worship you, Lord. Our God. And we worship you alone. Our God. Arubo joy. Break it up. And we worship, say. To the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, El Elyon Adonai, El Shaddai, we worship, we worship, we worship, we bow before your throne, oh God. Our God, with our lives, with our body, with our money, with everything, we worship you alone, 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 you alone. And we worship. Our God, our God. And we worship you alone. And we worship you alone. You alone. You alone. You alone. You alone. You alone. And we worship you alone. Our God. One more time. And we worship. Our God. Our God. And we worship you alone. Our God. Yes. So I say,